All right, so today you're going to be working on slope and y-intercept. We talked about y-intercept on Monday as well, as far as finding your initial value. What does your initial value mean? And today it's all about how do you find it, and how do you find it from a table or from a couple points or a graph. So looking at this table, notice down here it's saying, okay, you need to find the slope and the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is the initial value. So I'll write that up here. Y-intercept is the initial value. So that's where you start. And on a graph, we generally start at 0, at x equals 0. So it's also at the, it's where your x value is 0. So we can say where x value is 0. Okay, so if I look at this first table, you can see right here that that is where my x value is 0. X 0. So what I can do is I can say, okay, my y-intercept is actually just going to be the y value because it's asking for y-intercept, so it will be 7. All right. We also talked about, eventually we're going to start talking about equations and using slope-intercept form, which you'll understand this a little bit better later, but it's y equals mx plus b. We know that m is slope, b is going to be our y-intercept. So if we're going to find our slope here, we have to have 2 points. So we'll use -2, 3, -1, 5. First thing we have to do is label them. x1, y1, x2, y2. Can't do that, can you? And then I'm going to plug it into my slope formula. So remember the slope formula says y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 5 minus 3 over -1 minus -2. 5 minus 3 is 2. Circle my double negative, make it a plus. -1 plus 2 is 1, so my slope is 2. Okay, so just to go ahead and show you how easy writing the equation is, once you have your slope and your y-intercept, all you have to do is plug it in to this equation up here. All right, so if I was going to write the equation, I'd just leave my y equals slope is 2, leave the x, and then it says plus your y-intercept, which is b, so 7. So here it is. Y equals slope, which we found is 2, times x, plus our y-intercept, which is 7. So that would be the equation of that line. Okay, so that's not necessarily your focus today as much as just finding the slope and finding the y-intercept from these tables.